Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 gripping. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent.
It's week 17 of the National Football League, and we'll see Garrett Wilson. He's been torching secondaries all season, now closing in on 1,200 yards. It's the Jets and the Dolphins, and it comes your way next.
Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by a guy who spent 7 seasons in a Dolphins uniform. This is Ryan Tannehill. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 128 yards, and a touchdown.
Definitely productive, including scoring his 14th touchdown of the season last week. It's going to be fun to watch the matchup now because he has a nose for the end zone. So if you're a defender, what's your job? Keep him out.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Let's go.
Here's Tannehill. And this is caught by Watkins. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary: 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Dolphins now getting set for their initial possession. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? You give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
37 yards on the punt with no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Dolphins at 11-4 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 88 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Back to Walker on 1st down. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a 1st down. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll set up a throw. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The New York set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Tannehill on first down. He's got Watkins on the out route. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's second down.
Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami.
To throw again on second down. Tannehill. Again, that's Watkins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Back to throw, Tannehill. Open man is Uzomah. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And this returnable for Hill.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. It'll go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They'll try and throw for it here. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll look to throw again.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Tannehill. James has got it. Complete.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again is Tannehill. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw is Tannehill. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. They've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On second down, it's Walker.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? 2 yards, good enough for a first. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now back to throw. He is going to find Hill here.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Ready?
He'll look to throw.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Here's Walker.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Kenneth Walker
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. But finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he fends him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out, though.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jerome Baker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's the Jets punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Miami.
Ready.
2nd and 9 now. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Wilson with it, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Running left is Walker.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
129 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They run again with Walker. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. On On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Desperation time for Tannehill on fourth down. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4?